Just so you know, if I start lagging, bro, I'm turning the broadcast off.
I'm trying to find what I do. Go to your page.
Yeah, probably. And it'll be in the feed. If there's any type of lag, I'm turning that shit off.
They'll need to get the play off quickly.
No, I'm not gonna get it off.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
He stopped it.
No, I didn't.
It's not letting you watch it. What are you watching on YouTube?
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to watch. So you watch broadcast and you watch it.
Up to the 26.
There it is.
Just
there
a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Okay, my nigga, let's go.
Hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting
I'm telling you, Daquan, once there's even one lag spike, this shit's done.
Play action. It's Cutler.
Okay, let's go.
Right there, a nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Either this shit done.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
On 3rd down, Cutler looks for Parker, and it's intercepted. Picked up.
Am I behind?
Pick DJ Hayden.
Well, I just threw a pick, so you probably are.
They have it at the 38.
Oh, yeah, I am. I'm behind.
And a great spot to start this drive from here. Here's the first carry for Dwayne Washington.
Like I said, there's no way he's breaking up Sue and a linebacker.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it. So those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 7 yards on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
You're not putting Theo in?
Washington on 3rd and short. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Now a first down throw.
Move the pill on your ass.
At the 10-yard line. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Golden Tate, an 18-yard touchdown.
Well, I'm gonna put Matt Moore in after this.
Take a first quarter lead.
Can't stand Cutler.
It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0.
No, I can't pause it yet.
Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Oh, come on.
Stop just shy of the 25 at the 24.
Yeah. Hey, it's super slow though. It's like backwards as fuck.
You want me to stop it then?
What?
Daquan, do you want me to stop broadcasting it?
If y'all want to stop broadcasting it, that's fine.
Well, it's up to you. Do you want me to or no?
Is you lagging?
No.
It's a super lag. It's like, I don't even know what the fuck is. It's late as hell.
At least I don't feel any lag.
Here's a handoff to Ajayi to begin the drive. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. A loss loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
Going deep here for Parker. And the hit.
Do y'all hear me delayed?
It's incomplete.
Oh, come on. He's tall as fuck. Grab the fucking jump ball.
But the defense, it wasn't unexpected.
Do y'all hear me delayed, yo?
Be ready. You're going to be tested all night by this team.
You're not talking delayed on my ear.
Now more. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Paul Warlow with a big-time sack on 3rd down. And it'll be a loss of 7.
Oh.
So on 4th
Ooh, what happened? What happened, Nick?
Back deep is the former Seahawk, Golden Tate. On the return, it's Tate. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well,
return, Jonathan, return.
Take over. The Lions.
What the fuck are you doing? Oh, circle. Oh, you
like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing.
Dude, what the fuck?
Play you in certain situations.
Why is my team being bummed right now?
And that's what I'm seeing so far.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory.
To the crib! Oh, to the crib! Jonathan, what happened?
First down. And this is caught by Fells, right side. Touchdown, Detroit. Darren Fells, 37 yards.
The only thing it did was it made my screen smaller.
TD, Jonathan.
The PAT. Some quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open, he has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
Yeah, it's not making me lag. The only thing it did was make my screen a little bit smaller.
Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away.
Oh, Nick, so you really ain't hearing me delayed at all?
No.
That's fielded in the end zone. And a big hit there as he runs into a brick wall at the 18-yard line. Well, CD peeking around the league for a second, looking at quarterbacks.
Nick, you talking to the whole other fucking bro. This thing is delayed.
That would be Cam Newton, and you got Andrew Luck in Indianapolis as well.
Yeah, not to mention Joe Flacco.
It's delayed.
Yeah, right? I mean, Cam and Andrew share one thing, shoulder surgery. So they're one.
A giant hit. He lost the football.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. I fucking put my head down.
Could have been trouble.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to get trying to get upfield. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it, and somehow he got to it and was able to recover it for his squad.
Come on, what's the tackle doing?
He goes down. Ezekiel Ansah in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
I have no clue what that tackle was doing.
And the O-line will have to do a better job protecting here on 3rd down after that sack.
Can y'all hear me now?
Now Moore operating from the gun.
Yeah, but y'all been hearing me delayed.
I haven't.
Oh, bro, because every time I talk, it repeats it on the damn thing like a minute after I talk.
Back to throw. Moore. And Stills over the middle.
It's probably gonna do that.
Able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another.
Bro, Johnny, you been moving the pill on his ass.
On 1st and 10. His throw incomplete. The tight end Julius Thomas, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
What minute are y'all on? I'm on sitting on a minute and 45 seconds. Where y'all at?
Minute 43, 41. If I wouldn't have trucked, that would have been a. If I wouldn't have trucked, that would have been a bigger game than that. At least 5 more yards.
Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot.
Oh, where's the offside? That was totally.
Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted.
That could not have been more blatant offside. That's the only reason I hiked it.
No, he wasn't offside. Oh, go to the crib, Johnny, to the crib.
Everyone, their mama knows he was offside.
And just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Or at least in the neutral
He was
zone.
in the, yeah, I was about to say he was in the neutral zone.
That should still be a neutral zone infraction.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. So the Lions go backwards there, and unfortunately that's something they saw a lot in 2015. They had the fewest rushing yards of any team in the NFL.
It's one of those dubious titles that no one really wants to claim. Even teams who say, well, I'll worry about running it because we throw it all the time. Being able to run it when you
Good
want
pass, Johnny.
to success in the NFL.
Nick, he fucking you up right now.
Here's Washington. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards.
As the Lions are in possession of the football here to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. Now Washington. A little juke. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Pardon, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down,
get the fuck out of here, bro.
5 here. They got to feel pretty good about that one.
And a nice gain of 21 yards. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
They go play action here on 1st down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They'll come out in the pistol. To throw on 2nd down is Stafford. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Eric Ebron, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. And he pushed it right. It's no good. Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And, oh, he is really laid out that time. Knocked flat on his back. And out come the Dolphins now. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. They send Parker in motion left. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Ajayi. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. The Dolphins on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. On the ground with a tight end. They get 9 yards there, and they get a first down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
Here we go now.
They run again with Ajayi. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Here's Moore on first down.
Oh, my God.
And it's intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So the D-line's going to spread out. They go with Washington to begin the drive. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Stafford. Eluding the pressure right.
Whoa, what the?
And he's brought down.
There's no fucking way Matthew Stafford would do that shit. Get out of here with that bullshit.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Trying to get it to Ebron, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Lawrence Timmons. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
They'll begin the drive with Ajayi. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. So what will they do? On the ground, through the air? Let's see. 2nd and 9.
I don't know.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to Ford Field after this. Moore now looking to throw on 2nd down. He's going to look deep now for Landry. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Wilson. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
And they're able to get this one down to the 25. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set. 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former Eagle, Nate Allen. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. The 20, 10, 5, and he will score. Touchdown, Miami. You think you're going into halftime with a good-sized lead? Not so fast. That pick six really changes the complexion, probably also changes the halftime speech.
No doubt about it. Instead of going in relaxed, you're probably a little more uptight right now, probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they can get their focus back.
And they will line up now for the two-point try. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. And spins away. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Now come the Lions. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Now the Notre Dame man. This is Theo Riddick. And a great move on the play as he takes this one past the 25. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
So step off the 5 yards.
Yeah, partner, you know, defensive end, he wants to get into the offensive backfield. He wants that get off to be as fast as possible. A little too quick on that one.
On first down at Stafford. This is Riddick on the screen. Oh, he shifts past him. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one. On the ground, it's Riddick. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
To the right and complete to Galladay. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions add on to their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half.
To extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Fresh set of downs here. Here's Riddick. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
They go back to Riddick. And he's brought down. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. And some changes here as the D-line separates some.
10, 10.
Now Riddick. And not much running room. Down to the 32. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Here's Stafford. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a 1st.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
And a short gain here down to the 22. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Stafford now to throw. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate. From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. And that is incomplete.
This defense could use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
Now it's Matt Prater on for the Lion field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. Oh, that is a complete shank. It's no good. Off to the right, and this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty trip downfield there as they get a missed field goal on 4th down.
And I didn't see anything in the setup. It's a good snap, good hold.
Yep.
He just pushed it, and that one never wanted to come back.
No, check, Patrick.
They'll start out on the ground with a jive. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. To throw is Moore. Off play action. Flush to his right. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. First down. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. They'll run it now out of the gun. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Moore. They set up the screen to Ajayi. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Let's go. Green 39. Green 39. No. What's in there, Barney?
Time running out here on the play clock. Looking to throw. Moore. He's going to float this one deep right side. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Darius Slay with a pick. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. He's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offense coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
Running it, Washington. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy 1st down conversion.
When the 4-3 defense is functioning really well, you know who stays what we call clean and no one gets to him? The guy playing the middle linebacker position, the guy we call Mike. That means the defensive front is eating up all the blocks and just let him go to the football and make a play.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Ebron with it over the middle. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the 1st down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the 2nd half. Back now at Ford Field as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They snap it to Stafford. And he connects with Ebron. Touchdown, Detroit. Eric Ebron, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. They had the lead in the fourth, but still passing. Finding a big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Miles Killebrew with a pick. And he will bring it back. An interception return.
Just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time.